Kebab is a very popular fast food meal in Poland that you can actually eat anywhere, even in the smallest town. But recently, with the spike in popularity in anything that is craft and high quality, there were many Turkish restaurants opened. So it turns out that in Poland you can eat very high quality Turkish kebab. This is no longer a fast food, but almost a healthy meal. So we are going to check two places today. One is a very typical representative of Polish fast food kebab, and the other one, very high quality, one of the best kebabs you can find in Poland. So let's go. The first kebab you may already know from my previous video. They prepare their meat in a restaurant in the form of such a big block that they later cut with a sword. They make their own lavash, which is a form of Turkish bread used for kebab, and here you can see the process of making and baking it with the use of special furnace. Here you can see how they fill the lavash with ingredients, add some sauce, and the last part is toasting it on a special toaster. There's plenty of other meals and desserts in the restaurant, but what we are ordering is the L-size lavash with beef and mild sauce, which is 31 zloty, and that's around 7 euro. If you stay in the restaurant, you can also use the free provided sauces, and sometimes you will get a free tea. And our cheaper option is a popular franchise that you can find in many different Polish cities. You can see how different the meat looks. There are many different options in the menu. You can order kebab with fries, with spinach, and there are also some vegetarian options. But we are ordering the smallest one, which is 23 zloty. The cheaper kebab is 311 grams, while the more expensive one is 467. So it turns out that if you compare the weight and the price, the cheaper kebab is actually the more expensive one. And that's how 311 grams of kebab look like. Meanwhile, I opened the craft kebab to show you the ingredients inside, and I find that they made some small mistake and gave me also a spicy sauce. So I'm not going to pretend that I haven't tried these kebabs before. I tried them many times. This is the cheaper one, this is the more expensive one, as you can see. And this one I eat almost every week. That's my favorite kebab ever. So, but this one I also ate many times when I lived in different city, because in Poland you cannot buy a good kebab in every city. Actually, the most popular is the cheaper version. You can get that even in small towns, like 2,000 people. They will always have like 2 or 3 kebabs in such a town. So I want to start with the cheaper one, because last time I tried that was maybe 1 year ago or something. So yeah. First bite, zero meat. It looks like that so far. There's so much sauce, I made a mess. But yes, I have meat already. And there's also cabbage, some carrot. Let's see some more. There's a lot of meat inside, but also plenty of sauce. They don't have to put so much sauce in it. And the sauce is like mayonnaise. In both kebabs I took the mild sauce, but this one is a little bit like orange color. Difficult for me to say how it tastes like. I think that's their original sauce, because in most kebab places you will have some sort of garlic sauce, but this one is not garlic. Okay, I had to clean myself after this first kebab, but this one, as you already know, they mistook my order and I have spicy and mild sauce together. But it's not really about the sauce, right? It's about the quality. I don't mind if it's spicy or not. These are two totally different tasting kebabs. So no point in comparing the sauces, we only care about the quality here. So let's try. 15 minutes since I bought that, it's already a little bit cold. The thing with this lavash, it's amazing when you eat that in the restaurant, but if you go home with that, very quickly it starts to become a little bit chewy and like a gummy structure. But the meat is amazing quality. If I had the recipe for such a meat, I would eat that probably every day. So there's really not much to say. If you compare the actual prices of the kebab with the weight of the kebab, it turns out that they are roughly a similar price. So if you live in such a city like Warsaw, you have plenty of very high quality kebab restaurants here. I really see no point in buying the cheaper option. The cheaper. It's actually not cheaper. So if you like my content, subscribe to my channel and see you in the next one.